What's up, this is Squad 2440, where following Senator Sound Team View. Today I will be showing guys my top 15 favorite Chevy trucks here in the game. The links will be down below in the description, and I will be showing guys exactly why I do like each of these trucks. And we do have a variety of older and newer Chevy trucks. We'll be starting off over here on the right, and up first we'll be taking a look at a 2011 Chevy 3500 HD Dually Duramax. This is color changeable and it is AO baked, which means that it does have some great, very realistic textures with the shadows on all of the different body lines. As you guys can see, it does have blacked out wheels, which is also a very cool feature, great looking steps, and it does have a toolbox and a headache rack in the back of the bed. When you do come around to the very back, it does have a very realistic, very detailed drop hitch, and overall, once you hop in the very bed, you guys can see it does have a gooseneck, which is awesome, and I believe that this does have a few different straps to strap down different pallets. But overall, one very nice looking dually. And up next, we'll be taking a look at a 2017 Chevy 3500 HD High Country. There's two different options. There's a single rear wheel, which is this blue one, and there's a dually version, which is this white one. There's a few different engine options, color changeable, and like we're saying, you get to choose between the dually and the single rear wheel. We will be hopping on the inside of this truck, and we'll be taking a look at all of the different lights. These are some very nice lights. I really do like them a lot. They look pretty cool. And up front, you guys can see these lights really do make the front end stand out, especially with that hood scoop in that chrome. And this having it being AO baked, I mean, very realistic, overall awesome quality. And this truck really does handle very well. We'll be taking a few of these trucks for a spin to kind of see how they handle, and then some of them will be taking a look at the interiors, everything like that. And all of the biggest things that I really do like about all the trucks I will be showing you. And this was a very highly requested video, which I really do appreciate. I will be doing one on Ram Dodge trucks very soon, so stay tuned for that. And like we're saying, the dually is very similar, just it does have the dually wheels and the dually body on it. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a Chevy 2500 HD Flatbed. This is color changeable. You do have the option for this upgraded bumper or the stock one, and there's also an option for wheel fenders, which is pretty cool. And you get to choose between single rear wheel or the dually. This one is the dually, and there is actually working strobes on this, which is a very cool feature about it. Not too many have strobes. And then as you guys can see, there are just around 4 straps to strap down pallets, and I really do like the flatbeds. They're very versatile, and I do like using them, putting pallets in the back, or even buckets to skid steers, everything like that. Now this does have some great exhaust sounds and overall engine sounds. You guys can see these lights are very nice, really do like them a lot. And then when you do press the home key, you guys can see all of these different lights. It does have a few flashing lights up front, which are pretty cool. I really do like that, how it does have those, and you guys can see lights in those bumpers. So I mean, awesome job on this truck. I really do like all the different selectable features when you do purchase it. It is a very cool feature, which was added to FS17. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a 2006 Chevy Kodiak. This is color changeable, and this truck is a beast. It does a great job hauling, and I mean, this thing looks awesome. I really do like the wheels on it, the front end of this, and it is a crew cab, which is pretty nice. The tow mirrors look pretty cool, and it was released by the squad. Go check out his channel for the download link, and all of the links will be down below in the description. You guys can see Chevy mud flaps, and it does have a drop hitch and gooseneck, which is pretty cool. And I believe this does have the updated lights, which are awesome. I mean, these are my new favorite lights for the game. I mean, these lights look so good, so realistic, especially because, I mean, they look pretty cool. And up front, you guys can see all of them do work. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a Chevy S10. This is pretty much a very cool kind of sporty truck when you do kind of customize it. Now, it is a single cab short bed, which is okay. You guys can see pretty stock, but it is in S10, and overall, I mean, very nice looking truck in general, and I really do like it a lot. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a 2008 Chevy 1500 crew cab short bed. Now, there were a few different versions, but the working one right now is this DOT one from New York, which is a pretty cool one. It does have an aero board in the back along with a few beacon lights. We'll be hopping on the inside. You guys can see, I mean, these beacon lights and that aero board works very nice, and it is pretty realistic for directing traffic away from your job site or working on the side road. And on the inside view, it does have a very detailed view, just that it is upside down. But I mean, you guys can see very detailed. I will have to kind of fix that. But I am trying to find vehicles that are all public. That way you guys get to download them and not really show you guys too much private ones, because I do have a pretty cool set of them, but they are not public, and I want it to be fair so you guys can download and enjoy all of my top 15 favorite ones. And I would also like to thank all of the modders for making all these epic trucks. It takes a lot of time, and I do appreciate each and every one of them. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a 2000 Chevy 3500 HD dually Duramax. I mean, this thing looks pretty cool. You guys can see 3500 on the side. It does have the Duramax, and I really wish that this did have the tow mirrors. I think if that was kind of on it, it would make this truck even that much more realistic. But you guys can see this thing looks pretty cool. Very wide of a truck, and then you guys can see it does have the gooseneck, but very, very big bed. That's one of the biggest things I did notice about this. Once we hop on the inside, it does have a very realistic interior view, working mirrors. I mean, that looks awesome for a 2000 model year, especially in farms and having that inside view, which is pretty nice. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a Chevy Duramax crew cab. Looks like probably around the very similar year, probably like 2000, 2004 Duramax. I really do like the custom wheels on it, custom bumper, and you guys can see this truck is lifted, which is pretty cool. You guys can see awesome job on the frame. That thing looks very cool, very realistic and very detailed. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a Chevy 3500 HD Flatbed. This is a 2017 model year, and I mean, this is pretty cool. It is color changeable. You guys can see this is a great flatbed with a gooseneck hitch and a bumper pull hitch. One of my favorite flatbeds overall. 2 beacon lights up top. Once we hop on the inside, you guys can see both of those lights do work, which is pretty cool. And this does have very realistic working towing mirrors, working steering wheel. You guys can see that this does have a Chevy Duramax inside view, which is nice. I really do like how these trucks do have a variety of newer interiors, and also just, I mean, all of these trucks look amazing. Up next, we'll be taking a look at an older Chevy. This looks to be an extended cab 2500. It looks to have custom wheels and kind of a push bar up front, which is pretty cool. And this is color changeable, two-tone paint. It does have a toolbox in the back, and take a look at that giant exhaust right out of the bed. That looks pretty cool, and it does have a drop hitch. Once we hop on the inside view, you guys can see, I mean, it does have one beacon light. I really wish that there was like an older light bar. And on the inside view, working gauges, working steering wheel, and I mean, overall, very realistic for this year. We'll take this for a spin, and I would like to kind of go through all of the different ones to show you guys that, I mean, overall, I mean, this is one very nice looking truck, handles good, and I mean, we'll definitely want to check out all of the lights. Now, I did do mod reviews on all of these if you guys would like a very detailed look at each and every one of them, but I am just showing you guys why I do like all of them. And like I was saying, I do appreciate the modders. Without them, we would not have these epic trucks that I do use, and all of you guys get to use for fun, and I get to kind of do some epic videos with them. We'll squeeze right by right over there, and up next, we'll be taking a look at a very similar Chevy, just that it's a 1500. It does have stock chrome wheels, which is nice, and this truck is color changeable. I really do like it a lot. It looks like the same generation as this one, and if you do know what generation this is, let me know down below in the comments. Once we hop on the inside, dual exhaust out of the back. I really do like that. That looks like a custom upgrade. Gooseneck, bumper pull hitch, and on the inside view, working steering wheel, and very nicely done. Very similar interior to the other one, which is nice, and I mean, this thing just looks awesome. Next up, we'll be taking a look at a Chevy C70 dump truck. This is pretty much a grain truck, but I call it a dump truck. I mean, this cab looks to be A.O. baked, very nicely done on the textures. I do like the wheels, and I do like having this older Chevy dump truck in the game. We'll be hopping on the inside, and I would like to just show you guys the dump bed. Very awesome job, and I mean, this thing just looks awesome. We'll kind of pull forward here, and I would like to kind of open up this dump bed, take a look at that. You guys can see it does have a very realistic hydraulic, and wow, that underneath of this dump bed looks amazing. Wood textures, and it does just have a small grain door in the back, which I will be looking into kind of changing and having it kind of doors that swing out. But you guys can see, very nicely done on this dump truck, and it does have a first person view. Pretty nice job for this model year. You guys can see the standard, the seats, the door handles, everything like that, and it looks to be roll up windows, which is awesome. And overall, very nicely done truck, and it does have great engine sounds along with a hitch in the back to tow trailers. And I do actually use this in quite a lot of videos, and that was also one of the biggest things. I wanted to showcase awesome trucks that I do use in a lot of videos. Up next, we'll be taking a look at a Chevy Silverado sport truck. Now this thing is epic fast, very quick. It does have a lot of custom upgrades. It is lowered, and you guys can see upgraded engine, everything like that. I mean, this thing is a very awesome sport truck, almost like a sports car, and it was made by Winston 9587. Once we hop on the inside view, you guys can see very nicely done working gauges, working steering wheel, and working mirrors. And like we're saying, guys, this is very quick. We'll kind of get over here onto the road, and let's open this up. You guys can see within minutes already up to 60, and I mean, that only took us seconds, and you guys can see maxing out at 120. Very fast, very loud in it. You guys can see quad exhaust out the back of this. I did actually take this camping, and I did bring it over to the car show, which was pretty cool. You guys can see that overall this thing looks awesome. I really do like this one a lot, and I mean, this thing overall, I mean, looks amazing. So next up, we'll be kind of heading back, but you guys can see, I mean, I really do like kind of taking a few of these trucks for a spin, and especially this one, since it goes so fast, and it has some awesome sounds, and the handling of it is very nice. Up next, in the final truck, we'll be taking a look at today's 1986 Chevy Flatbed. This is very cool. It does have a few strobe lights in the grille and on the flatbed, and I mean, this is very detailed, a lot of detail all the way around, and I really do like the body style of the Chevy, along with one of my favorite flatbeds in this game, with a gas tank, and you do have the fertilizer option if you would like. Once we hop on the inside view, it does have really nice LED lights. I really do like that a lot. I mean, this thing looks awesome. Now, it does have strobe lights, like we're saying, a few in the back on the top part of the bed, and then in the front you guys can see that they are in the strobe and in the grille, which is pretty cool. And then on the inside view, you guys can see it does show that the turn signals are on. Very cool feature, and overall I really do like this truck a lot. You guys can see very nicely done on these seats, and it is a crew cab model. I hope you guys enjoyed today's top 15 favorite Chevy trucks. I really do enjoy doing this series, and next up will be Ram Dodge trucks. But if you do have any cool ideas for this series, let me know down below in the comments. Thanks for watching. Go check out all of the mods. Have a great day, and subscribe for more.